Have you ever wondered how a region seemingly rich in resources and agricultural production could eventually lag behind its counterparts economically? It might seem counterintuitive that a system designed to create wealth would also sow the seeds of future underdevelopment, but this was precisely the case for the American South under slavery. Slavery fundamentally hindered the South's long-term economic development by concentrating wealth and investment in a single, inefficient labor system, thereby preventing diversification and broader progress. Instead of fostering innovation and a robust free market, it created a brittle economy heavily reliant on a single crop and an exploitative labor force. The core mechanism was slavery's inherent resistance to change and investment in human capital. Enslaved labor, though seemingly cheap, was economically inefficient because it discouraged innovation in agricultural techniques and machinery. Why invest in labor-saving devices or educational infrastructure when a captive workforce could be forced to perform tasks? This meant the South did not industrialize at the same pace as the North, remaining primarily agrarian. Furthermore, the vast capital tied up in human property, meaning enslaved people, was unavailable for other forms of investment like factories, roads, or diversified businesses. Planters focused on acquiring more land and more enslaved individuals to grow more cotton, creating a monoculture economy vulnerable to market fluctuations. This focus stifled the growth of a skilled free labor class, a broad middle class, and robust internal markets that are vital for sustained economic expansion. Understanding this historical context helps us analyze the persistent economic disparities and social structures that arose in the region. By recognizing the systemic impacts of slavery on economic incentives and investment patterns, you can better grasp the long shadow it cast over the South's development. This perspective highlights how foundational economic choices, even those generating immediate profits, can have profound and lasting consequences. An important concept here is path dependency, where initial choices or conditions limit future options. The South's commitment to slavery created an economic path that was increasingly difficult to diverge from, even as other regions embraced industrialization and diversified economies. The vast majority of wealth remained concentrated among a few landowning elites, leaving little incentive or capital for broader societal development. Ultimately, the economic system of slavery, while yielding immense short-term profits for some, actively blocked the necessary conditions for widespread, diversified, and sustainable long-term economic growth in the American South. It fostered an economy built on exploitation rather than innovation, leaving a legacy of underdevelopment that required generations to address.